Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0747, indicates that the automatic transmission, AT, clutch pressure control solenoid valve, A, is stuck in the on position. This code arises when the transmission control module detects an abnormal signal from this specific solenoid valve. The AT clutch pressure control solenoid, valve A's, primary role is to regulate the hydraulic pressure of the clutch within the automatic transmission. An issue with this valve can significantly impact transmission shifting, as evidenced by the fail-safe function it triggers, allowing only second and fifth gear operation. Location-wise, this component is typically situated inside the transmission assembly, directly affecting gear engagement and overall transmission performance. Thus, addressing this DTC is crucial for restoring the functionality of the vehicle's transmission system. To prevent issues related to DTC P0747 in the future, implementing a routine maintenance schedule for the transmission system becomes essential. Regular checks of the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, level and condition can help to identify potential problems before they escalate. Additionally, scheduling periodic transmission servicing, including fluid changes and filter replacements, ensures that the system remains clean and free of contaminants. Monitoring driving habits can also play a significant role. Aggressive acceleration and sudden stops can strain the transmission, leading to premature component wear. By adopting such proactive measures, vehicle owners can contribute significantly to the longevity and reliability of their Honda Accord's transmission system. This preventative strategy helps minimize the risk of future transmission-centered DTCs while enhancing overall vehicle performance. In conclusion, understanding the intricacies of DTC P0747 relating to the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve A is vital for Honda Accord owners. Recognizing the component's role in managing hydraulic pressure highlights the importance of prompt diagnosis and repair. Identifying symptoms like limited gear engagement or dashboard alerts early allows for swift corrective actions, ensuring the vehicle's safe operation. Additionally, implementing preventive maintenance measures can significantly reduce the likelihood of encountering this DTC again. Overall, proactive communication with repair professionals and awareness of transmission health can lead to a smoother, safer driving experience. Keeping a diagnostic approach at the forefront equips vehicle owners with the knowledge necessary for effective vehicle management. DTC P0747 refers specifically to the automatic transmission clutch pressure control solenoid valve A. This solenoid is integral in managing the hydraulic pressure required for clutch operation in automatic transmissions. When the solenoid is stuck in the on position, the vehicle's transmission will be restricted to only second and fifth gears, which is a safety feature to prevent further damage to the transmission system. This fail-safe mode activates due to the transmission control module, TCM, detecting discrepancies in the operational parameters of the solenoid. The TCM relies heavily on signals from various sensors to ensure that the transmission operates smoothly, making this component's functionality vital. Addressing this issue involves carefully inspecting and potentially replacing the related components to restore normal operation. The potential causes of DTC P0747 include various factors that can compromise the functionality of the automatic transmission clutch pressure control solenoid valve A. One possible cause is a defective solenoid itself, which may fail to regulate hydraulic pressure due to internal damage or wear. Another significant factor is the condition of the automatic transmission fluid, ATF. If it's contaminated or below the proper level, it can adversely affect solenoid operation. Additionally, Metal debris or excessive clutch material found in the strainer can indicate more severe internal issues in the transmission, requiring immediate attention. Each of these factors must be considered during the diagnostic process, as they can lead to the symptoms associated with this DTC. Symptoms associated with DTC P0747 primarily involve significant limitations in gear engagement, restricting operation to only second or fifth gears. This limitation directly affects vehicle performance, potentially leading to unintended transmission slippage and loss of acceleration ability. In addition to these operational issues, the driver may also notice the check engine light illuminated on the dashboard, signaling a problem that requires immediate diagnosis. Other symptoms might include abnormal transmission behaviors, such as delayed shifting or unusual noises during gear changes. Recognizing these symptoms early on can prevent further damage to the vehicle's transmission. Understanding the implications of this DTC is crucial for vehicle owners experiencing these symptoms to seek timely repairs. The initial troubleshooting step for DTC P0747 involves preparing the vehicle. First, the engine must be warmed up to its normal operating temperature, ensuring that the radiator fan is actively running. This prepares the transmission system to function correctly during the diagnostic process. Following this, check the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, level. It is essential that the transmission is filled to the appropriate level to ensure accurate readings and performance. Inspect for any fluid leaks, as they can lead to inadequate fluid levels that may compromise solenoid operation. Confirming the integrity of the fluid and verifying whether it meets manufacturer specifications are crucial steps before moving onward in troubleshooting. These initial checks pave the way for deeper investigations into the cause of the DTC. The second step of troubleshooting DTC P0747 entails draining the automatic transmission fluid, ATF, through the strainer. This critical process allows for direct inspection of the strainer for any metal debris or excessive clutch material, which can serve as a definitive indicator of internal transmission issues. Metal debris can signal significant wear and tear on internal components, while excessive clutch material may point to clutch failure or degradation. If the strainer reveals either of these issues, a replacement of the transmission should be considered as a viable solution. However, if no debris is detected, it's essential to replace the ATF before proceeding to the next diagnostic steps. Proper fluid maintenance is key to ensuring the longevity and reliable operation of the transmission system. In this third step, utilizing the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, becomes essential for clearing the Diagnostic Trouble Code from the vehicle's system. Start by pressing the engine's start-stop button to switch the ignition to the on mode without starting the engine. Once in this state, use the HDS interface to clear the DTC from the Powertrain Control Module, PCM. Post-clearing, start the engine to enable troubleshooting under operating conditions. This step is crucial in confirming whether the DTC is active or if it was a transient issue. Establishing a fresh diagnostic environment allows for accurate assessments of the transmission's functionality following any repair or adjustments made. The final troubleshooting step focuses on verifying specific parameters related to the second pressure switch while the vehicle is in drive mode. With the brake pedal pressed, shift the transmission into drive and utilize the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to monitor the current values. A key focus during this assessment is whether the second pressure switch engages correctly, particularly if jolting occurs during gear engagement. If the switch turns on under these conditions, the fault has been verified as a failure in the AT clutch pressure control solenoid valve A. In that case, it is crucial to replace the secondary valve body associated with this solenoid to remedy the issue. Conversely, if the switch does not engage correctly, it may suggest an intermittent failure, which leads to further inspection of the system for underlying issues. After completing the necessary repairs associated with DTC P0747, conducting a final verification is imperative to ensure that the repair was successful. Start by performing a test drive to determine if the transmission operates smoothly and shifts through all the gears without any interruptions or unusual noises. Observe the dashboard indicators closely for any recurrence of the check engine light, which could signal an unresolved issue. This verification process not only highlights the effectiveness of the repair, but also confirms that the vehicle is returned to optimal operating condition. If all tests indicate normal functionality, this successful repair represents a well-executed troubleshooting and repair process. Conducting these checks is essential for long-term reliability and safety. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.